I'm Isabel.
And I'm Bram.
And we're from Santa Barbara Middle School Team Press here with
Stafford Slick.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
When you were 12, what did you want to be when you grew up?
When I was 12, I wanted to be a baseball player actually. I played a lot of baseball growing up. I grew up in Minnesota actually, and so I played in the summers there all the time.
Cool.
When did you realize you wanted to go to the Olympics?
Actually, that was a kind of a recent realization for me. About a couple years ago, I moved out to California. Like I said, I grew up in Minnesota, and then started playing beach volleyball there, and realized that was a chance for me to actually go to the Olympics. So, really wanted to push myself and work to get there. So, probably like 3 years ago, and I've been working really hard since then.
Wow.
Thank you. Okay. How old were you when you started playing volleyball?
I started playing volleyball my freshman year of college, so I was about 19 years old. And I started playing indoor volleyball there. Yeah.
So, how did you choose a partner?
Choosing a partner is really important, especially in beach volleyball, because he's the only other guy on the court. So you have to kind of get along really well with him. So, like you guys saw if you watched that match, my partner's pretty fiery. He's got a really great attitude, and he's just an all-around good player too. So it's really important for me to get along with who my partner is. So that's a big part for me.
Really important question.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No. Again, hard-hitting journalism. I love it.
Do you like peanut butter?
I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is fantastic. I eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Peanut butter and honey sandwiches are delicious. Peanut butter banana protein shakes. It's one of my favorite things of all time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Crunchy peanut butter.
Yes.
Of course.
Definitely.
So, how do you keep volleyball fun?
Well, volleyball is fun all the time, for sure. I mean, you can't help it, especially beach volleyball out here in the sun and the sand. But again, finding a really great partner who keeps it light and is out there to have a good time. It's really fun to go out and hit balls really hard and jump around. And I used to play in the sandbox all the time as a kid, and it's sort of the same thing now.
I have one more for you.
Perfect.
Sorry, I just blanked out. Who's the toughest volleyball player you've ever played against?
The toughest volleyball player I've ever played against. I would have to say the team of Phil Dahlhauser and Sean Rosenthal. I played those guys 3 times this year and lost to them every single time. Phil went to the Olympics in 2008 and he won a gold medal. He also went to the Olympics in 2012, and then Sean Rosenthal went to both Olympics as well. So those guys are a really tough team. We played really hard against them, but sometimes they're just better teams out there. But we work really hard in the time off and try to come back and get them every weekend. So. Yeah, you bet.
So you're a very fierce volleyball player, and so how does that competitiveness affect you on the court?
In a couple of different ways. If you have a lot of intensity as a player, it can be really beneficial because it keeps you in the game and keeps you focused. But sometimes if you're too over the top with your intensity, it can distract you from what you're doing, and you try to do things maybe a little bit too aggressive. Like if you try to hit too hard or jump too high, that can take you out of what you're comfortable with. So it's about finding a balance of intensity and focus, and that really is essential in order to be successful.
Very cool. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Bram. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks as well.